Hey, just some thoughts on Big Bang Theory, beginning of the universe, multiverse theory. I thought to myself, everything is an extension, whether it's in biology or in cosmology, of an earlier version. And it would seem that this goes in several directions. So you got your up, your down, your sideways, back, forward, etc. You have a lot of different dimensions. 10 actually, with time being the 11th. I pictured this as an analogy to explain the multiverse, what I perceive it as, and that is this: a giant sphere, which I would name the Motherverse, and that our universes, that is the plural form, are representations on the surface of this sphere of Motherverse, with collisions taking place every a trillion years or so, giving us a big bang of sorts, where it's actually and if you want an actual physical representation of this, I will tell you to go and get yourself a bottle of maple syrup, pour it in a pot, turn on the heat, and bring it up to a boil. Now, it boils at around 217, 218 degrees Fahrenheit. What I suggest is this boiling would be analogous to the heat of the Motherverse, which would in turn create universes around it that are images of itself, but smaller in proportion to the size of the Motherverse, which we would be gargantuan, as you can well imagine, knowing our own universes, at least a measurable 27 to 30 billion light years across. So when we look at it that's a lot. That's a big way. But if you start to look at things like zone out, so that you can take yourself outside of a box, it's a feasible idea. It's very difficult for me to articulate this in language. But that's the best way I can describe it: a sphere with many spheres on the outside, covering it entirely, and that would represent the multiple universes required for our existence, at least according to string theory physics, anyway. Anyways, that's my rant. I had to get that off my head while it was in there. Ciao.